Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. So, I hope we're all excited for the finale for the most recent Circle for Love. There will be a third one coming out. However, I am not sure when. But trust me, when it comes out, we'll play it. We'll get to play it. You lot just like the game too much for me not to. And to be fair, I'm enjoying the game just as much. Okay, so we are currently going to, I think, you know what? Hey, blog, how you doing? We are going to try to finish Sucker for Love tonight. It's only the final chapter. It could go very quickly, it could not. I do have a backup, a game called Chrysol. I know, right? I had it last stream, but I don't think you were there for it. I took it off about part way through and never put it back on. So we're going to leave the hat on for the rest of the entire thing. We're going full cultist mode for this. Yes, so the backup game that we can try is a game called Chrysol. It looks a little bit blasphemous, Bloodborne, Bioshock sort of thing. Very gothic. We could go horribly okay with it, go horribly wrong. All I know is that you use your blood for bullets, so yeah, we could die very quickly. We might not. We'll do what we can. But it was a game that Crow suggested with the Steam Next Fest that's currently going on. Anyway, let's throw on the gameplay, just so I'm not the only one just jamming to the music. We have audio, and we have picked sounds. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Right, okay, so where we were on chapter 1000. We are dealing with Buck. So, last stream. Hey, Vamp. Hey, Spooky. That's absolutely fine, Spooky. You don't have to comment. You're more than welcome to lurk and just be here for the best of it. So yes, we have finished. This was the first stream where we were fighting Nanny. Last stream we did Billy and Kid. We have basically each time around been removing one more members of the cult. So hence, while Kid was the series 999 of the 1,000 cult members, we've only one left. I'm thinking, just to kind of keep the sense of thing, that we might quickly go through just from the beginning again. Totally not killing time. And I had another idea. I might take some notes. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see how well we can do it. But we can take some notes on some basic tips as and when we go through it. I think if we start dying, we'll take notes and see which rituals show up with what. So at the very least, we can just run those rituals. So something is very wrong. Did I doze off while reading? My daydreams always turn into regular dreaming when I do. Is this what I was reading? I've got to get home. I'm sorry for putting sleep in your store, but I've got to get... Someone's hung themselves right next to me while I was sleeping. I apologize if we are going back over this again, but just for the people who maybe didn't make the last stream. Is that Moo? Did Buck get her? I feel sick. So sick. The floor slips under my feet and I fall back hard, loudly knocking the books to the ground. I assume they're books, I can't see anything. Everything goes black. What an awful dream.
Hey! Hey! No! Wake up, you! Oh my gosh, did I break the human? Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Are you an alien?
No, I'm a mysterious, sexy librarian type. Look past my aloof and distant nature and fall in love with me ironically.
So at the very least, we're getting to have a bit more of a meeting with Moo. An alien playing with a corpse in front of me. An alien is playing with a corpse in front of me. This can't be real. I must be dreaming still.
It's not a dead body, promise. It's just a doll I use to interact with humans. Sorry to scare you. Also, hey, I'm not an alien. Shoggoths are from Earth too, you know.
Shoggoths. Huh. Plural. So there's just more of you just walking around on Earth?
We live where all the undiscovered nightmare fuel hangs out. Bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Not my fault you guys went to space before 100%ing your own planet.
We're like 100 miles from the ocean. What are you even doing all the way in the countryside?
Well, one day, I grew tired of the darkness beneath the waves. And upon tentacle and maw, I skulked upon your shores. For one reason. You can't write smut underwater.
What a trivial reason. You know, I think that I would have heard on the news about giant tentacle monsters roaming through the country.
You think so, but I am a master of disguise and an expert on human linguistics. I've studied your culture extensively from the water, and I've mastered every language and can speak them in any accent. Check out my cowboy voice. Howdy, partner.
I mean, Trip, we might be able to romance them. We were introduced them in the first game. We've met them in the second. Who knows? Maybe the third one we'll be able to romance her. I mean, she's nothing but eyes and mouths, so if that's your thing... well, it's like you're a real cowboy.
Thank you. Though, to be honest, I only learned to read, speak, and write your languages so I could read your human books. They're far superior to cosmic scriptures. Don't get me started on the localizations.
But that seems like a lot of effort.
My complex motives are far beyond mortal comprehension.
I thumb only along the spines the books written in English. They have suggestive titles. You learned every human language just so you could consume all of our smut.
Maybe they weren't as complex as I thought.
You also make lifelike human models and learned every language that humans speak.
I have a thing for humans, okay?
Looking around at the store, there are lots of books. A lot of the books are Eldritch Curios and lore, but some of these books... Big Slippery Shoggoth Girlfriends, Volume 2. My Little Night Gaunt, Can't Be This Frustrang. And Deep Ones. They're explicit stories about loves between humans and eldritch entities. I didn't know these kind of books even existed. Did she make all of these? And aren't you the one who's been writing my ultra dangerous reality bending ritual books?
Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mainly just write smutty dojins and such.
Sorry, I'm just having trouble wrapping my mind around that. They seem like two completely dissonant skills.
Yeah, those two hobbies are completely unrelated.
I raise an inquisitive eyebrow. Wait a minute.
What?
So, your smut books fantasizing about humans and eldritch gods meeting, and then also spell books that would allow humans and eldritch gods to meet in real life.
Wait, I know what it sounds like, but I can explain.
Go ahead.
I've got nothing. I'm a disaster for human eldritch love.
You indirectly summoned a reality-ending the gods to our realm, just so you could watch them date humans?
I'd say I pretty directly summoned them, actually.
Also, why the heck did you make the ritual so freaking scary?
They're rituals for an outer god. They're all scary, all the time.
Well, if you're supposed to be helping me, why'd you put the most important ritual at the very end? I know, this is half the fun, is watching, like, Blarg and the people who weren't here in the previous stream, actually, their reaction to Moo. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to just start from the beginning of the chapter and just kind of quickly go through it.
What? The uprooting ritual? Eldritch rituals are serious business. Doing them out of order could cause who knows what. And it's not like I've been asleep at the wheel here. I've been changing the books each time I find a potentially quicker, safer path to uprooting. But there's only so many options when humans outright can't produce some sounds needed for many incantations.
I haven't had a problem so far.
Say Worcestershire sauce.
What? Okay, you made your point.
All I was trying to say is that it's a cryptographic marvel that you can consistently perform these rituals, and that I'm a genius. That's all I'm really trying to say.
Oh, is that all?
Besides, Roxy loves the rituals. She's a god, she likes rituals. And the scarier they are, the faster you fall in love.
That's not how it works at all.
It totally worked. Roxy likes you. Like, she likes you. Oh, she's got it bad.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm writing fanfics of the two of you right now. This stuff is hot. Let's see. Tax. Pining, slow burn, one-sided.
It's not one-sided.
It's not?
Wait, I mean, well, she's really gorgeous and...
I ship it.
Wait, no.
Size difference, age difference, mommy, monster girl. Wait, is Roxy a monster girl or a furry? Well, I'll add them both and let the algorithm work its magic. Roxanne Stardust. Oh my god! Your ship name is Rockstar! Or Starzan?
Hey, I hate to kill the fun, but a lot of people have gotten really hurt because you made this book, including me.
It was never supposed to be like this. I thought only good things could come from summoning Roxy to your world. She just wants Earth to be one big happy family. And she's a wonderful mother.
Yeah, just throw both tags up there and just see, let the algorithm sort it.
And she's kind. She's the only one who didn't laugh me out of Astrid's court when I suggested that humans and eldritch entities belong together. In fact, she agreed with me. We made the book together. An all-in-one ritual book full of spells that would make the perfect date. Plus an abort button, the uprooting ritual, in case the human needed to be rescued from Roxy. We picked the perfect human together, too. A young, handsome human man who had already spent so much time and money fruitlessly trying to contact Roxanne on his own. He flew through the rituals, started a huge family in her worship, and grew the 1,000 to such a size that the whole world was under Roxanne's influence. They never really clicked like I had hoped, but he had his god, and Roxanne had her family. They were so happy and carefree. But you should never be carefree when dealing with cosmic forces beyond reckoning. At some point, Buck decided to steal a smooch outside of Black Ceremony, completely out of order and without consulting the ritual book first. Instead of causing some obscure ritual to fail disastrously, something far worse happened. He accidentally performed a certain ritual perfectly, by pure bad luck. The Kiss of Immortality ritual. It was sealed with the smooch he stole. He tried everything to reverse his immortality. When nothing worked, he changed. So many people, so many humans that Roxanne considered her children. All these realities later, he's still tormenting her. I don't know if it's revenge or if he's got some other plan in mind, but he's never going away. What a big fat screw up this was. If Roxy, of all the gods, can't find happiness with a human, there's no hope for any of us cosmic entities. Between you and me, Roxy is the hottest one in the family by far.
I'm not going to say what I said last time. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, chat.
So, that's why I'm trusting you with my books. I hope it's not too weird to say, but I think after seeing you time and time again, that I should have given you the book to begin with.
Hey, Cinnabelle. Don't worry, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, and, you know, perhaps if everybody in chat crosses their fingers for Cinnabelle so he can get to play Bloodlines 2 tomorrow, it might happen. And if not, you know, it'll be there when you come back. Well, I'm glad the book eventually found its way to me, but it's like a past baton. Every leg of the sprint leading up to me was significant and worthwhile. And if I got to pass it on, I think I'm okay with that. But I also think I would really like to be the one that gets to cross the finish line. The one who gets to show Roxanne how far we ran together.
Okay, that's it. You two are too perfect. Sorry, Roxy, you're gonna kill me for this. But you can't expect me to sit through 1,000 episodes of Stardust dying before you can admit how you feel. Here you go, you crazy kid. It's the Kiss of Immortality ritual. Do us all a favor and end up together already.
Yes. Yeah. So a little thing is, I am planning on hopefully doing a stream of Bloodlines 2 tomorrow. Probably around the same time. I might do it maybe a little bit earlier. I'm not sure. I'm kind of already getting it preloaded as we speak. And I've got the thumbnail. Even got an avatar dressed up and everything else like that. So yeah, it should be really good. Yeah, and obviously, Cinnabelle, I want to give a shout out again to Cinnabelle was the one who supplied me with my copy of Bloodlines 2, so it will be on the stream as a little thank you message, just maybe, you know, there so that people can see it, but maybe not obviously taking up the entire thing. I know people want to see it, but I'm actually really curious to see if we get how much traffic we get. It will be the first game I play on release. Wait, is that the same ritual that Buck did? Becoming permanent. This means I'll never die, no matter what. Even when realities end again. Will I wake up like Buck? Holding this sinister page fills me with a palpable dread. This ritual is what started all of this. It's what caused Buck to go mad. It's what turns 1,000 against Roxanne. It's what made every reality a nightmare. It's what caused me to suffer and perish countless times. But it's also what brought me to Roxanne. I think this is it. This is the key to ending all of this for good. It's how I can stop Buck and the nightmares.
Oh? Fighting fire with fire?
Not exactly. Once I cast this, my fate will be the same as Buck's. There's no takebacks. But I have the heart to live with what I'm given. No takebacks needed. I'm ready to accept what great heights and lows eternity has in store for me. If you give love, it comes back. If I embrace eternity, eternity will embrace me. Alright, now I'm really pumped. No more baton passing. I'm going. Are you coming too?
No way, Jose! Buck's scary looking. Yeah, I know that I'm scary too. But I can't just run into the unknown like humans can. Shoggoths aren't brave like you are. I'm the only one that even left the sea for crying out loud.
Don't worry, you don't have to come. I have your book. That's all I needed so far. That's all I need now.
Go get him, Stardust!
No sign of anybody. So yes, a little interesting thing I think we picked up from the other, I think the last chapter, was each time we see these flowers, that's an era we have died in a previous reality. This could be the end of my life as a mortal, couldn't it? All in all, I have to say, it's been a blast. And whatever's ahead, I know there'll be something to love. Okay, so we are summoning the All-Mother. I am also going to take a brief moment. We might even be able to bring up a note on... I can't pick this up page, annoyingly. But it's fine. We'll have that note up and ready. We won't necessarily need it. But We'll try to follow what we can. So, for example, we go back into this room again. We'll run the ritual, bring her back in. And then... yeah, we have to survive... 7 minutes. We have to listen for buzzing. Coring. If things are quiet. If things are far too quiet. I'm not sure what we're going to do if things are too quiet. We'll have to hide in a room with only one entrance and no open windows. So that's if we hear sense of dread. If we start, our visions start darkening, we need to go to candles. 7th knock. Use carefully, we hear knocking. If we notice any zombies, we need to go up to the balcony. The house starts living. We need to go to the higher ground of thick mist appears. Just don't hang around if we see a large person. And if babies cry, we head to the heart of the woods. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try this, chap. I'm actually curious because while we're here, so this would be a room with no exit, only one exit. That technically, probably not. I wouldn't count that. We have down by the hearts is a room with only one. There's these rooms as well. That has a window, so that something could come in through here. I might just have a quick check, just see which rooms are safe. After all, if we start running for our lives, we're going to want to just make sure we find a place. Alright, the kitchen is out of bounds. We don't want to go here. We've not had to use this. That is odd. Alright. It's going to be just like the Auntie Nyan Nyan. But creepier. Because unlike the Auntie Nyan Nyan, where there's only like 2-3 rooms you had to deal with, we have an entire damn thing. So, just checking the balcony. Yep, so this is the... if we hear zombies, this is the only room we can hide in. I'm just going to check this door. Okay, now here's the thing. Would that be considered an open window? I would argue no. But I'd rather not risk it. Alright. Okay, that bedroom is still not available. Okay, I can't delay this anymore. We need to summon Roxanne. We'll try once. Nothing needed. Nothing needed. We'll leave. light on here. So, and we also have the Kiss of Immortality. So, from the Kiss of Immortality, you simply kiss Roxanne to have a Obscura, the presence of a greater rock bloom. There are no greater rock blooms present. Stand in a room with a Roxanne and at least 1,000 rock bloom flowers. For this symbol, chant something. The flower will bloom in 7 minutes. So it just preloads. Yeah, cool. We've preloaded that. We have got summon Roxanne now. House any candles. Yep.
Sorry it took me a while to start dreaming this time. I was too anxious to fall asleep.
Alright, I don't want people to get upset when it comes to the end. If you want Roxanne in your own, by all means, I recommend getting the game or Google exists.
So, this is it. Buck is the only remaining member of the 1,000. Are you ready for what's to come?
Not at all. Not at all, but we'll do it anyway. It's only hitting me just now that this Kiss of Immortality thing isn't it kind of like asking to marry her? Promising to be with her forever, sealed with a kiss, no takebacks. Holding this book feels like fumbling with an engagement ring in my pocket.
Stardust, are you alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Nervous?
You don't even know. Butterflies in my stomach are building to the point of unbearability. Just as I'm about to slow them down, a breeze blows into the room, carrying a foul stench that fills my lungs. I fall over, retching. My eyes sting and water uncontrollably, and I have to actively fight the urge to hurl. Oh, what's that? Mel, did something die?
No, something didn't. He's here. I can sense him. You've got the book?
Got it. It's now or never. I prop myself up on one knee and open the book to the Kiss of Immortality ritual, revealing it to her.
Kneeling? You don't have to kneel to me for my rich... Where did you get that? Moo!
I thought I had something to say planned, but my mind is completely blank with nerves. Say something. Anything. Roxy, I only exist because you dream about me. Without you, there'd be no me. And when I look back on my life and all the things that I got to see and do, it'd take me forever to say thank you. So, I will. Buck's inside the house. I've got to get going. I mean, I'm not just saying... I know this is a very important thing, but if it is sort of like the end of the world and you know there's a 7-minute thing, I would have just done it as quickly as I could. I know, not necessarily romantic, but terrifying zombie thing breaking into the house. Especially if we're probably going to die and have to repeat the situation again and again and again. At some point, we just... yeah. Think about it, okay? I'm going to get started on it, but I won't finish it if you don't say yes. Okay?
Okay.
Finally. Here we go. 1 versus 1. I've got only one ritual to get through. Let's do this. So we start the Kiss of Immortality. We have 7 minutes. this. Okay, we're good. Got a timer. We've got the 7-minute timer. I'm too scared to not kind of paranoid. Wait, is things too quiet? No, it's not too quiet. Hate buzzing. Okay, what do we do for buzzing? Buzzing was... Oh, we just need to move. We need to move as quick as we can. Get away from it. Okay. We're good. We're good. What was that? Oh, okay. It's getting nighttime. Yep, I know. It's getting nighttime. We're doing this. Candles. Find any lit candles that are directly at them. Birds singing. Okay, predator growling. That was heart. We've only done then face the way it came. Footsteps retreating. Okay, cool. What are we looking for now? What are we looking for now? It was birds. Okay. The birds. What did the birds do? Interior room without windows open. Down here. No, this will count, right? This is an interior room without things. Once you hear loud flapping wings, stop circling. Okay. Alright, we could do this. We did. Alright, we've got to go upstairs. We might do this. We could do this. We've only got halfway. We're halfway. We're halfway. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're halfway. So another spell. Which one's this one? Oh, yep. Yep. This is the undead. Hey, Gerbil. We are currently in the middle of a boss rush. Were there any others? Haven't had knocking. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Corpse is collapsing. Okay, cool. Corpse is gone. Right. Oh, I hate the firstborn so goddamn much. Yep. It was. We're in the heart. We stare at the candles until the light goes, until they go out. So we don't look round. We stay here until the candles are lit. I remember this from the first one. Chat. We just have angry baby things just walking around. We wait for the candles to go out. And then it's safe. We might do this. We might do this in the very first go. Oh. It so reminds you of, like, Resident Evil Village. With the baby in the baby escape room. And you have a giant baby monster just there. It's this crying. Dead Space 2. The baby's there as well. Equally, just creepy as hell. I'm not even gonna not look at my book because, like, if I look at the book, it might mean that I'm not looking at the candles. Okay. We've done this. We've done this. Baby's still there. Oh god. Mm-hmm. Stay at the candles. Stay at the candles, David. Don't. I swear, if it kills us in the last 10 seconds, I'm not going to be happy. No. Fire should bloom by now. I just need to get back. Was that Roxanne's scream? I've got to get back. Alright. Please say baby isn't there. If I hear baby... You know, I'm going to risk it. I don't necessarily want to do the whole 7 minutes again, but...
Hey, lovebird.
What are you doing here?
Scaring her awake. Now that you're here. Easier.
I want to be so angry, but I can't be angry then I'm frustrated and confused. Why? Why would you do this? Tormenting us isn't going to change a thing. You can't just face the reality that you're immortal already?
The reality is that I'm immortal. I couldn't care less. If the eternal sleeper wakes up, the end. Immortality or not.
I vaguely remember reading about something about this in Moo's library. A god that dreams all of the other gods into existence, and by extension, all of their realities. Wait, that means you're talking about ending everything. Everything. How is torturing Roxanne supposed to do that? Why are you punishing her?
To make her scream loud enough that the sleeper hears it. If she doesn't, maybe another god will. Any god that learns that I exist will start having nightmares too. Once I'm in their head, it's sheet-clutching nightmares forever. I'll never stop. I only need one screamer. I'll find them eventually. I'm human. The ultimate persistence predator.
And you would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for this meddling cat.
Well, chap. Do you want to get your fangirling out the way? You've got Roxanne and you've got Nyana Lethatap all in the same room.
Hello, handsome.
Yep. I'll give you all a minute just to enjoy this. like 11-foot tall Auntie Cougar thing. Auntie Nyan Nyan?
Threatening to terrorize my very sisters and granddaughters the way you so tortured my niece? I respect that. My silly flock of hens could use a good browbeating. But trying to speak to the eternal sleeper? Come now, that is the duty of a god, not a human playing pretend. I will articulate to you the difference.
What a lucky break. I can complete the kiss. Wait a minute. If Auntie Nyan drags back Buck into her dream, she's going to start getting nightmares too. Buck's going to end up in the mind of the god who talks directly to the Eternal Sleeper. That's exactly what he wants. Good. He's free. It's now or never. I've never had a bad dream in my life, but I've had dreams so wonderful that it woke me up right at the best part. And if I become immortal, I'll survive through her waking up this time. Roxanne, I don't have the time to say it now, but will when I have forever to say it.
You've already said it. Time after time. I love you too.
So, you're okay with this? Was that a second kiss of immortality?
No, just a regular one. Stardust, since I met you, I wondered how I could be so lucky. How you could have appeared so suddenly, like a bright star in the darkest sky. I think it's because, despite everything, I never stopped believing in good. That someone like you had to exist somewhere. And you did. You are the good that I knew had to exist somewhere in this infinite cosmos. Stardust. You're the most wonderful thing I could have ever dreamed up. Thank you, my twinkling Stardust.
Gram, you're crying. Did you have another bad dream?
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned, this is set in the 90s, so this is also, technically, we have child Lynetta here. This is before Darling was around, so technically this is a prequel. Yeah, I know. Aren't you lucky? Baby Lynetta.
No, child. Do you want to hear about it?
What? But you never want to talk about your dreams.
I had my reasons. I didn't want to fill your head with fear of humans. Now, I can tell you about love.
Love? For humans?
Hard to believe, I know. But I believe, in time, you just might come to love them too.
Ew!
Oh, keep it down, ladies.
Sleep well? Ah.
So we are in the space between
You know,
space.
out of every Stardust I've met, you've been the biggest pain in my ass.
Technically, Gerbil. Technically, it was Darling that kissed Lynetta Esther and Auntie Nyan Nyan. We've just killed Roxanne. Kissed Roxanne. Technically, killed it in the way that she woke up, which ended that reality, which brought in a new one. So yeah, we yeah, kinda, maybe. Sorry. It's gonna take like 1,000 years. Where are we?
Space between dreams. Get comfortable.
Are you gonna try to kill me?
You wish. We just get to sit here and stare at each other until the next dream starts. I'll get the bookmaker. Or I'll get caught by Nyanlithotep. Or I'll go back to my original plan.
You can't do any of that now. I'm here. I'm not going away ever again.
Do you even know what you're in for? Infinite, cruel eternity.
I think in a truly infinite cosmos, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Eventually. You looked for cruelty in the cosmos of infinite volume and found it in no short supply. But you know what, Buck? When the dream starts again, I'm going to run barefoot through the grass. I'm going to watch scary movies. I'm going to love, be joyous, move, learn, cry, and feel so much that all the bad is worth it. That's what I did when I was mortal. That's what I'll do now.
That'll end. The clock is ticking on how long you'll still be able to experience any of those things.
The clock was always ticking, Buck. And when it runs out, ashes to ashes, stardust to stardust. But there's things out there that are worth seeing before that happens. Things that make it all worthwhile. I swear it. You know what? Come on.
Where are you taking me?
This void is infinite, right? I bet there's an infinite number of things that will make life worthwhile too. Even out here. Stop me when you see it. Yeah, well, the credits roll for this bit. I thoroughly did enjoy this game, actually. The boss rush at the end was a bit easier, but I think that's because I'd sat down, I knew it was coming, I knew what we had to go for, and I may have read it a few times during like the past few streams beforehand. So yeah, I am looking forward to the next one. So the next one is called Crush Landing, which is based on the Color from Outer Space. So those with Lovecraftian knowledge, it's about basically a meteor that falls to space and corrupts everything. There was a fairly recent, well, I say recent, a more modern film based on it with Nicolas Cage. Remarkably good, actually, in its own weird eldritch way. But yes, in that one, we do end up having to look after, I believe the name is Haley. After Haley's comet, obviously. But we will... Yes, it's a good movie. It's creepy in the right way. It's called The Color from Outer Space. I think it's The Color from Outer Space. But I promise you, when Crush Landing gets released, I will get it. We will stream it, and we will have to sit down and work on. We'll work on a new route. Sorry, I've got to wait for the last bit. I did see Lovecraft Country.
Stop. I'm speechless. And I'm not any closer to seeing it all.
Oh, looks like a new dream is finally starting. Ready to go duke it out again?
Maybe later. I think I prefer to stay out here. It's peaceful. It'll take me a while to see everything. Thank you.
Roxanne, I can't wait to see what you've dreamt up now. Objective, come outside Stardusts. Our room is slightly overgrown, but it looks to be okay. That is nice. That even with Buck being this large antagonistic figure, wondering what happens when that happens. Exactly. Stardust has gone out of her way to actually make it so that every single cultist member kind of resolves and realizes. It's like the whole, you know, friendship meter thing where you just continuously do everything you can to make the person like your friend and fall in love with you. She's basically done that with every single cultist member. Dissolve the cult, not through violence, but by just helping them find the things they were looking for. I'm curious if that thing is still in the kitchen, so we're just gonna have a quick peek. It looks a lot nicer without the hanging chunks of meat. Oh, okay. The spices are still there. You know, I bet it. Ooh, a beautifully morbid looking flower. This must be a rock bloom. I think it is, chap. I think in the first chapter, if we don't save Nanny, or if we don't make friends with Nanny, we have to go down here and we have to get the stuff we need. I think that's it with the cultists. Yes, maybe we'll try it. We've got a bit of time. Yeah, it's fine. We'll skip to the first chapter. We will brain Nanny with a bass guitar. Speak of the devil. Ah,
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Nanny, how many times have we ambushed her? Of course she'd be jumpy.
I said I was sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to shout while I jumped out.
Why did you have to jump out at all?
Nanny, Billy, kids, you're all here, and none of them have the stare.
Like, of course, silly. Where else would we be? It's not like we can just leave the woods. But now that they've pretty much covered the whole planet, we can go everywhere. I can finally go shopping in Paris.
And I'll be able to go on a world tour. My fans will love it. And oh, Billy, you simply must come with me on tour. I'll need a bodyguard, and you're perfect for the role.
Yes, yeah. When you resubscribe, you are the latest apprentice. I was debating having it was originally just the most recent people who subscribed, like the first time you subscribe. But you know, I think everybody likes seeing their name on stream, don't they? So I thought, we'll make it so it's just when you resubscribe. I might do a newest and latest being two separate things, but I've got an idea of how I want to do the whole overlay. If you playing around with a few ideas, I just need to commit to it.
I'd rather eat my shoe.
Billy, stop being cranky.
Sorry. I didn't get enough violence out of my system before peace broke out.
Oh, yeah! You should see outside, Stardust. Everything's different. It's a whole new world waiting to be re-explored. No reason to ever come back to this old place.
And I should probably also say, while we're here, there is a new channel points thing we can do. There is only going to be one per stream, and it's the first person to do it gets it. Their name. We'll get their name briefly on the screen at the moment, but I'm going to see if I can get them a bit bigger. You could be considered patient 0.
Ugh, can we please get out of here already? The wallpaper's peeling, the floorboards are rotting, and I'm pretty sure I just saw a rat the size of a chihuahua run by. Had enough of this
Exactly.
gorgeous old house to last a lifetime.
Basically that. So you can spend channel points, much like if you're going to use bits. There'll be one of these every single stream. It will cost 1 channel point. And I will make it so it will appear big on the screen. I've just got to fiddle around with it a bit. It'll probably be ready for next stream. The just saying you're hi or just saying you're lurking is I might not make as big a deal. But I'm going to make sure that patient 0. So the first person you can find it, it'll be like the reward. If you're here first or you're here soon, you can do it and you'll get your name on the screen for a bit. I might try and make it more permanent. I just, once the overlay is resorted and I've just jiggled around everything and made everything go a little bit more pretty. But, who knows? Maybe I'll save that for, like, the 50 followers. go a full refresh for 50.
This is her childhood home.
Oh, I mean, it's, nice.
Wait. You knew that she lived here? I spent forever trying to figure that out. Why didn't you help me or leave me a note or something? I was your boss.
What's your 1 rep max on bench press?
Guys, if it's all the same, I might take a moment to say goodbye to this place. I'll be outside in a sec.
No worries. The rest of your family already got their chance to pack up and say their goodbyes. Only fair you get your turn.
My family's here too?
Oh yeah, they're totes outside. Your folks are like really hitting it off with Roxanne.
Hi, Crow!
Color me shocked. Who could have possibly expected that a goddess of fertility and a married couple with 10 kids would get along?
But, like I said, no rush. Especially if you don't want to get caught in the crossfire of their grandkids discussion.
Take all the time you need. We'll wait for you.
The trio steps into daylight, leaving me to what will likely be my last goodbyes in this house. You remembered, don't you? Are we gonna find Nyan Nyan? Your Buck's replacement. You can be replaced too. You're getting louder. You want to make the same mistake? Yo, if we're leaving, I'm seriously wondering why that room is locked. We're just gonna... England goes quieter. Okay, it's still just blocked off. Right, we are playing. got to be a jump scare. Why are you following him? Everyone is waiting for you. Does this go quieter if we go in here? No. Okay, I think they want us to go into the part of the woods again. Oh, this is different. Oh, yay. What do you think you're doing, Stardusts?
Well now, aren't you just full of surprises? When you first stumbled into these woods, cheeks wet with tears of rage, your only desire was to see these twisted trees burn. For a moment, I thought you'd forgotten your quest so easily, in exchange for a flutter of lashes and a flash of thigh. It seems I may have misjudged your resolve. A mistake I do not often make. Those seeking to destroy the Black Woods inevitably become compelled to worship it. That boastful promise is printed in every version of this contemptible book. Will you prove them liars and burn them down in a fit of mortal defiance?
Oh.
Or will you prove them right and spend your immortal days simpering at my niece's cloven hooves like a love-struck fool in the very Eden you swore to raise to ashes?
Ah. Makes sense. Those that go into the Black Woods lose themselves to it. Can we say that we are still thinking clearly? Do we want to think clearly?
The agony of indecision suits you, little matchstick. Though I do hope you choose to burn it all down. I've never cared for happy endings. Or goodbyes, for that matter. Ta-ta.
I mean, we can do both. We'll do both, okay? However, I'm going to set up a poll, I think. So a poll will be, what do we do? And it will be, burn it all down. Live happily ever after. There you go. I'm only going to throw in one vote, and I'm going to leave it for a minute. So, people watching, we're going to start the poll. So, make your votes. We have the choice. Do we burn everything down? Prove that we aren't slaved to the Black Forests. We aren't going to be there worshipping it. Or do we potentially act as a slave to the Black Forests, possibly, and spend the rest of our lives being with Roxanne, worshipping her? We're going to do both. I promise you we will be doing both, so you get a chance to see both endings this playthrough. Which one do we want to be the first one? Which one do we want to be the canonical one? My choice, my vote, I will say once we get a poll. Actually, you know what? I can actually just vote. Wee, sorry. Okay. 5 votes out of the 8 viewers. Do we have the entirety of this? Let's see. Let's bring up that. Here we go. So 5 of us wanted to live happily ever after. 2 of us wanted to burn it all down. So canonically, we are going to leave. We're going to leave. We're going to spend the rest of our life with Roxanne. Even if potentially this is the woods messing with our head. I love the fact that this is very Lovecraftian. Even the good option could be considered the bad option. Goat friend, stay with Roxanne. Okay, yep. You ready? Ready, chat?
Thanks for playing.
Oh look, they got Moo. Oh, they got Shoggoths. It might not be Moo, but they got Shoggoths. So this is the true end. We'll all be pleased to know if this is true end, this is the canonical end. This is the end the developers wanted us to get. Or the dev wanted us to get.
Sucker for love. Date to die for.
Okay. So.
Sucker for love.
Can we select? We might have to fast forward it. Let's see how far Final Dream goes. There we go. So this is the end that if we decide to show that mortals can withstand eldritch pressure, we'll just remember this is not the ending we chose. This is just the ending that we're just here to have a look at the ending. Canonically, whichever ending you like is the ending we have. You chose this ending, did you, Crow? Burn it down. Don't risk the fact that... Yeah, make sure that this is something we want.
Well now, aren't you just full of surprises? When you first stumbled into the...
I mean... Is it a worse god? I'm fairly certain people... I mean, just think for yourselves. Auntie Nyan Nyan and Roxanne, where do they go, belong on the list? This is for the people who Auntie Nyan Nyan tops over Roxanne. Okay, so while facing a heart, let's do the heart with everything there. The cat milf of nightmares. You know what? I won't argue with that trip. Oh, we need to get the accelerant. There you go. Alright, we actually have to get the items. That's the truth end. Okay. Good ending, we've got the truth end. We did not get this one. Exactly. Truth end or the true end? Right, I am thinking... We've already done the uprooted befrienders. So, that's going to be you for the night. It's an absolutely fine trip. Thank you so much for being here. I'm thinking, chat. We'll run this route. This is the one with the biggest on it. That is true. We are immortal, and we literally just basically spat back in the face of Roxanne. Whether that's an act of defiance or an act of stupidity, I will let you all decide what that is the case. I just realised, yeah, this is going to be dealing with the firstborns again. Ugh. Oh no. What did chat think? Should we try to do this run, or shall I swap to the demo? We could probably run this. It shouldn't be too difficult. We know most of the route. It's going to be a lot of the same conversation, I'm assuming. It's just whether or not Nanny's alive. That being said, I'm not sure how long the demo is going to be. Shrug. Okay, well, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do then, chat. I'm going to make the executive decision. We are going to say
Sucker for love.
goodbye
Date to die for.
to Roxanne for a bit. I know. It's not as heartbreaking. I remember how we were in the first Sucker for Love. And I suppose that is one of the slightly nicer things. There's no horrifically upsetting moment with like Roxanne fully in floods of tears, screaming at how life is so awful to her. But yeah, you know what? I'll save this, and if you want to see that route, I'm going to do that route, I think, off stream. If you want to see that route, show Akabaka, the dev, some love. Jump on this game. This game has very much got some upgrades from the first set, but I've kind of fallen in love with this series. I know you lot have. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is, while we quickly swap over, I am just going to hide that. We have got all but one of the achievements. I'll have to look into how we'll get that one. Let's load up the next part. We have